I don't know. Fucking.
Thought he was gonna be the one, yeah, be the one for me. But he ended up loving alcohol more than this. Surfer. I'm the big bad bitch boss, and y'all can give my ass a kiss, no lip gloss. All these hoes want this sauce. Made the map, I'll take it back, bitch, get lost. I'm the big bad bitch boss, got a ass so fat, can't even sit crisscross. I get mad, get pissed off, better back your ass up. This lip off. T-minus 10, it beat that time again. Got both hands up, strike 12 like the Big Ben. Got a little dick, but spit with the big pen. Had a little hit, now back to your pig pen. For real though, I'm tired of these sick men. Holding women down, acting like they run this town. Throw a couple nouns from rhyme zone, and now you it now? Clown ass bitches, you ain't fucking with this crowd. I'm the big bad bitch. I'm the big bad bitch. I'm the big bad bitch. I'm the big I'm the big bad bitch boss, and y'all can give my ass a kiss, no lip gloss. All these hoes want this sauce. Made the map, I'll take it back, bitch, get lost. I'm the big bad bitch boss, got a ass so fat, can't even sit crisscross. I get mad, get pissed off, better back your ass up. This lip off. Big, I'm big, and clapping with my hands, we shaking ass and tears. Prick, you a prick. If it's aching like my back, I'll put that baby in a crib. Biz, my biz. Fuck up on my bitch, cause you ain't getting none of this. Big, I'm big. And baby spitting gibberish, I'ma go and get the bib. I'm the big bad bitch. I'm the big bad bitch. I'm the big bad bitch. I'm the big I'm the big bad bitch boss, and y'all can give my ass a kiss, no lip gloss. All these hoes want this sauce. Made the map, I'll take it back, bitch, get lost. I'm the big bad bitch boss, got a ass so fat, can't even sit crisscross. I get mad, get pissed off, better back your ass up. This lip off.
Let me play my song up on the stereo. I promise I'm really tough. I'm flying like a real dove. I'm chewing on that real gum and acting like I'm real dumb. Let me stay, yeah. Let me stay, yeah. Standing on top of that roof and looking what I'm supposed to do. I ain't backing down. This ain't no end of a joke.
Hello. Hi. Oh, I don't remember which one's which. Is it this one? Oh. Hang on. Technical difficulties. Hang on a second. All right, there we go. It should... Oh, Lord, it's not working. Uh-oh. Wait a second. Is it working now? Oh, my God, it's not even working. Uh-oh. Panda, I think I broke it. Hang on. I think I... Yeah, I broke it. I literally broke it. Oh, fuck.
How?
I don't know. Oh, we're back. Right, I think. Wait, is it picking up? I don't know if it's picking up my voices or not. Is it picking... I don't think so. Okay, well, let me leave the call maybe and come back. I don't know. Hang on. Confusion. All right, how about now? There we go. This should work. Okay, hi. Welcome to the podcast, Behind the Roleplay. Love me some technical difficulties. We love it here. Hell yeah, you're good? Yeah, I love it. We love technical difficulties around here. Anyways, thank y'all so much for coming tonight. I'm just gonna go ahead and put it on the whole full screen because this is long overdue. And I feel like, you know, a lot of it is my responsibility because we get hectic and sometimes things just happen. And you know what? Before we even get started, am I still technically banned on Echo's live thing? I am. Well, you know, I'm just gonna say this right now. We've done 2 episodes, so actually, right? No, 3 episodes. It's the 3rd episode, and I'm still not. And listen. I've connected. I've typed in my daggone username. You know, it's whatever. I'm over it. Don't even ask me if I'm upset about it, because I'm not. Maybe a little bit. Anyways, thank you so much, Panda, for just coming on here. I know that you've been a little antsy, and
Listen,
so
don't call me out like that.
I am gonna call you like that because This is what we do. So yeah, so you have been the absolute. That is so loud. Oh my god! Hey Pookie. Hi, Zach. Yeah. So you've been literally the just the I don't even know how, like, the bones, the fucking everything of this show. If it wasn't for you, this show would not be where it's at. And since even though you're here, I'm still gonna do exclamation mark art. You have been such a phenomenal artist just with this vision that we've had for the show. And I think that I can speak for everybody is that you bring so much to this show, not just with art, but just with capturing that just essence of people's characters. And I think that is such an honor to be able to work with you.
Aw.
So I just, I'm so glad that we're actually able to sit and talk. And even though technically speaking, I will say every time we're in a voice call together, it feels like it's a podcast anyway, just the way that we talk back and forth. So now it's just going to kind of be just on stream. So
you just got nervous, Panda. So
yeah, it's going to be great. I mean, it's going to be phenomenal. But I do kind of want to, before we get into kind of like behind the role play stuff, I do want to get into your characters because I feel like you play such a different energy for both characters with Cray and Amber. You play them so phenomenal that they even like for example, like when you're talking and when someone else is talking, obviously it's a different person, but you give that whole, it feels like a whole different person. I feel like, and a lot of people don't have that ability to do such a thing. And so it's so cool to witness like having that experience with that. How long did it take you to kind of build that barrier between each character having their different voices?
Actually not that long. I kind of came into she was kind of the how do I put this, like this persona that I could just step into and completely not be me. So that's like it was an escape. For Cray, I'm not gonna lie to you, I kind of made Cray because I got sick with Amber one day and I couldn't do her voice. And she was just kind of like I want to RP, but I can't make that high pitched voice. So let's just do something else and make her a vigilante. It's something completely different.
So okay, so when you say vigilante, like what do you, obviously like you don't have Cray unless a lot of people don't know, rolling around as a damn superhero and just running around. Do you mean like vigilante that's just kind of like opposite of kind of like what Amber is? Because in case people are watching you don't know or listening, Amber is such a polar opposite that it's kind of like she's very high pitch, she's very energetic, and she's just she's a gremlin. There, I said it. She's a gremlin.
She is.
And then Cray is she's very serious. I would say if I had to compare, she's very like Cree, where she'll joke around, but if she genuinely doesn't know you or doesn't really want to really be around you, she won't really show any interest at all. And so, like I said, like they're both such polar opposites. So when you say vigilante, what is that kind of, what is that definition for you for your character?
Well, fun fact, Cray used to be a hitman.
Oh, okay.
She was never caught, which is great, but her partners were.
Well, her partners got caught?
Yeah, they got caught.
What was there any story that kind of like, is there any loose ends that could still be connected, or is it kind of just like a once it ended type thing?
There might be a loose end, but one of the partners died. Rest in pieces.
Like OOC?
No.
Oh, thank God. Oh my God.
They just moved on, but
okay.
Their character died, and we made this whole like thing, like, oh, he was the best of us and all that. Hitman RP was actually like one of the funniest things because we used to call it painting houses. And there was this time this cop tried to pin us, and he called us up to do like a house job. And we literally RP'd that we were painting his house for like an hour. because we kind of suspected it was a cop.
Jesus. So like, so the whole hour you just like pretending to paint a damn house.
Yeah, we were like setting up scenes and everything, like red splotch or something like that. And the guy got bored, so he's like, "Oh, okay, I'll pay you." And we're just like, "Yes."
Wow. So okay, the way you worded that is exactly how I sometimes RP. Where if I do something long enough, right, the person would just leave or whatever or go along with it. If you actually take the time, to do that. So with obviously with like you said, with her being a hitman, was there ever a time where while you're doing that type of RP that you were just like, okay, like I've had enough. I kind of just want to do more Civ because both characters are Civs and both of them are obviously like business owners. Well, I would say one past like a business owner and then one is a current one. With kind of how that kind of transpired, is there ever a time where you're like, you know what, I kind of want to make another character for that? Or would you put Cray? Because I feel like with Cray, she would kind of be a little harder to put back into that just so easily because of so much that isn't jeopardized, I guess, if she were to do that now, all things considered. So has that ever kind of came across your mind?
I would well, I do actually have another character. I just haven't introduced them yet. But Cray, she's far past that now. I mean, she does talk about being reformed to some people. Like, she doesn't want to get into a life of crime because, well, obviously, she's got the ice cream truck now, and
Right.
that's actually one of the turning points for her because she was still doing that stuff when she was doing the concept of just chilling. But when I actually got it, I was like, "Oh shit! Well, I made this, so I can't really destroy it for something, like that." So she became this responsible lady and a mama. I mean, she has a huge family. Like, it's insane. But yeah, no, she's probably never gonna go back into crime unless she loses the ice cream truck. Then I'm thinking of doing like a some type of like arc of her going crazy or something. But I don't think that's gonna be anytime soon. Hopefully, TM.
Okay, so I will say I have had one story arc of Jimmy, him like kind of going back into being crazy. I will say this, it takes a lot of energy out to do it. Then again, I'm a drama queen. I fucking love being like absolute the most of my character that I can. I think me personally, I feel like if you feel like your character is kind of like settled, right? I feel like it'd be kind of like a dishonor, right, to that character. But then again, I also feel like if there's stories that could like expand more, to even add more layers to characters, because I mean anything could be such a story, and I think that's what the beautiful thing about RP is, right? Is that literally anything could be a story, even if you think that there could be nothing left. So with obviously with Cray having that turning point of that business, what do you think Amber's turning point was? Like, what do you think of her kind of, granted enough, you haven't really told me much about if there has, been any type of past with Amber that had that kind of past with Cray. Has there been a past like that with Amber?
She actually has a pretty sad past. I don't really talk much about it because it was back when some things were allowed, back in Echo.
Yeah.
So now I'm just kind of like, oh, if people know, they know. But Amber was a Humane Labs experiment, hence why she has a lot of glitter.
Mm.
She had when she first came to Los Santos, I guess you could say, like, I don't know how to say that, but if you remember, she was very childlike because she had like this insanity to the point that she was stuck as a 4-year-old.
Yeah.
She would, if you remember back then, I used to have her hum the Dora theme song all the time, or Backpack.
Oh, Backpack. Oh my god.
She would reference Hood Dora all the time. That was her like main teaching, I guess you could say. Like, if you keep your pimp hand strong, she'll say that and not know what the hell it means. um she became a stripper. I remember that. That was because she didn't even know what a stripper was.
She's
so
too
she was
innocent
like,
to become
"Oh."
a stripper. She's way too innocent.
Well, she was a stripper and she thought like, "Oh, I just dance and oh, they just want less clothes. That's weird, but okay, I like it."
So with having that kind of character to like experience, I guess, the real world, right? Was there ever a time where you had to like kind of force yourself to like to think that way, right? Because I feel like it's not that really. I mean, I guess it is that kind of easy just to kind of do it, but then for me, it's like whenever like for example, Alex, love music. I love music, but Cree doesn't like music that much. So I had to really like play into that being like, I just don't like music. I don't like it. I just really despise it kind of,
Mhm.
but then again, me, I fucking love it. And if I hear a song I like, whatever. But when having playing Amber that way, was it a struggle for you to kind of separate kind of, that kind of like experience everything new, but in a character way?
Yes and no. I come from a background of making comic books and all that fun jazz, so I have to think about how people think while making comics, right?
Mm-hmm.
For Amber, it was a struggle somewhat because Amber is very extroverted, very, she'll say her mind, she'll literally like scream at the top of her lungs and run at you, like some toddler energy right there.
Mm-hmm.
And Panda, Panda's an introvert, doesn't like to talk much. Has just a few, conversations. I'm very quiet and all that.
Definitely not quiet. Let me just go and clarify that. She will talk your
Oh
ear
my
off for
God.
hours. And I mean hours. Sorry, go ahead.
God damn.
You can
Don't
hear
call
me?
me out
Oh,
like that.
fuck. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Oof.
But but yeah, no, it's just she's kind of hard sometimes because I have to like remember that she's extroverted. So I have to be over the top and go to people. Like I would randomly run at people and talk to them and stuff. And me having all my anxiety, I'm like, oh, I'm so scared. But with her, I can't have that if I want to, stay true to the character. It's my kind of thing to do it, to kind of get myself over that
Yeah.
is like, hey, just remember, like, she's kind of a toddler, and if she, has an enemy, it's not you because they don't know you. It's literally this glitter goblin. So
I definitely understand what you mean though, because sometimes, even though I love being dramatic and over the top, sometimes I don't really want to like show like be that extra. But there were times when I first had Jimmy and I would just be the absolute like a crackhead, pretty much. Just a crackhead with style,
I remember.
Yeah, like I used to play Jimmy such a different way than I do now. And I think part of it for me is just like because the story that kind of played off from it too, So
Hi, son.
I think
Sorry.
it's all right. So I think that for me, it's like part of me is like, sometimes if I'm really in a good mood, I'll go, I'm gonna go fucking crackhead Jimmy and just go buck wild, But then sometimes I get on Jimmy, I'm like, I think I'm just gonna just not really do anything. And then I'm like, well, I also feel like if I feel like that way, I should definitely just be on Cree. Just if I don't really feel like being over the top. OMG, hi daughter.
Oh my God, our children are here.
Oh my God, our kids are here. Wow. But yeah, no, sometimes it's like that, right? Like to where, you make this character and you think, obviously it sticks to the character to be over dramatic, right? But at the same time, it's like, I'm a big advocate of like, if I'm not feeling it, I don't think I want to put myself through that. I think it makes it worse, honestly, because people be like, why are you so quiet today? It's like, because I don't want to be excited. I'm tired. But I'm like, well,
yeah, that's I think that's the whole purpose of Cray too, because she's very mellow.
Very mellow. Yeah. Oh, also we have people freaking out over Cray's tired voice.
Oh my God.
pausing everything to make sure they know it's you. Jesus.
Yeah. Oh, the funniest thing ever is when people find out that Amber and Cray are the same person. Oh, it's just mwah, chef's kiss.
I'm the same way. When people find out that I remember, speaking of my daughter, Kel didn't know that I played Kree, and then she didn't know that I played Apollo, and so when they found out that, they freaked out. Like,
Oh, actually, that reminded me of something.
what?
I have to tell you something about Apollo.
Uh-oh. Who'd he kill?
So
He
no.
did rip off a guy's ear and ate
Actually,
it.
you kind of unintentionally gaslit me without knowing,
What
without
fuck?
meeting me yet. So I came to Echo with a friend, and this friend apparently saw Apollo, and he got obsessed. He was like, he was this like cryptid investigator or whatever. He got like obsessed, and he was telling me like, "Oh, there's a Bigfoot here." I'm like, "Nah, that's not true." He's like, "There's a big. I swear to God, I'm gonna look for him. I'm gonna look for him." And he just to this, well, not to this day, but like to the day that he quit, he was looking for Apollo, and he would tell me like every day, "Have you seen him? Have you seen him? Where is he? Where is he?" I'm like, "There is no, there's no Bigfoot. I think you're crazy." And I think he just effectively just gaslit both of us.
Well, so
Not even knowing.
So I'm glad you brought that up, because it is something that, like, I do have trouble, like, obviously balancing characters, especially now with me not being able to RP as much. But like, I feel like playing Apollo is such a like broad character that like you kind of can't play him all the time. You know, it's like you could play him maybe once a week, maybe twice a week, but I feel like that genuine reaction of people see a fucking Bigfoot and they're like, oh, it's just a person in a costume, and then they try and inspect it and they go, wait, that's not a costume, that's a fucking Bigfoot. You know, it's like, it's, I don't know. I still feel like it's the way I play Apollo, where I'm not around as much. I think I play that in my favor, because like, even if I'm on Kree or Jimmy, somebody would bring up Apollo, being like, hey, I wonder if Apollo's gonna come around, and there's like, who's Apollo? The Bigfoot. And they go, a Bigfoot? Yeah, you haven't seen him? No, because they don't exist, you know. So then it's like, oh my god, I can't wait to go on Apollo to bump into him and to freak and to freak him out that he's actually real.
So the gaslighting is intentional.
Oh, 100%. Because I mean, people really just like, they, you know, a lot of times I never think that people talk about my characters on other characters. So it's like, actually, you know what? Have you ever had that happen where you're on
all
either
the time?
All the time? Yeah, it sucks.
Oh my god,
It's awkward.
There's even though they don't sound the same and they're not the same personality wise, for some reason people mistake them. Like they don't even have the same hairstyle anymore. They're just like, I would walk up as Amber, and they'd be like, "Oh, so how's the ice cream truck?" She'd be like, "Huh? What are you talking about?" You know, like, and I think it was like, there's so many people that think Cray owned Doodle, and I'm like, no, I just have an ice cream truck. I don't know what you're talking about.
Now, speaking of Doodle, out now, this is just me being a greedy little man that I am. Are you ever going to do the Doodle things again, like little Doodle like groups thing again, like you did before?
Oh, the draw with me.
Draw with me. Yeah, yeah.
I was thinking about it. I'm gonna be 100% real with you. I am ever since Doodle left, Amber has been in a depression. Like she's just not knowing what to do with her life.
Hear me out, though. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Should join PA. Hear me out. Okay. I think that'll be such a different and unique thing. And plus, to be honest with you, all the PAs are just little gremlins. They're all little fucking psychopaths just running around. I think it'd be pretty cool though, if Amber
here's the thing.
Would be PA or something.
In Amber's lore, she thinks cops are actually evil, because when I first joined, I met someone called, I think it was Miles something, but she used to call him Mild Salsa because she just couldn't understand what he was calling himself.
Mild Salsa.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was like, "Oh, my name is Miles," but he had an accent, and I was very confused. So I was like, "Oh, so your name's Mild Salsa." And for then on, she just called him Mild Salsa. So he was a criminal, and she didn't know any better. This was back in her little toddler days, you know. And he would say, "Hey, these cops, they're here to hurt you. They want to bring you back to humane labs. Like, don't let them like touch you or whatever." So she has an inherent fear of them, and that actually caused her to get a misdemeanor. In
She
my
got a
first days.
misdemeanor?
She does.
What the?
All by misunderstanding.
Sure.
And she still,
She's
to
a
this
fucking
day,
criminal.
doesn't know.
She's a
Well, no,
fucking
she got
criminal.
expunged. She got expunged.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
She didn't know what misdemeanor was. She thought it was a woman called Miss Demeanor, and she calls her a mean lady. And when she got her expungement, she's like, "Oh, so I just had to give this misdemeanor a sponge, and I was okay. Okay, fine." So whenever you talk to her about her possible misdemeanor, she'll be like, "Oh, I just gave her a sponge. It's okay now."
That's
To
fucking
this
great.
day.
That's actually fucking great. What the fuck? I love that so much. With
She's still innocent.
right. So with so with me, right, I've always said I wanted to have Jane be a criminal. I even had like this little fucking music release that I was gonna be a criminal. I can't do crime. I don't know. Just crime in general gives me the amount of anxiety that if I had to cut the blue or red wire, you know, like it's just too much anxiety. Now, have you ever kind of attempted to do, I wouldn't even say heavy crime, but just like crime in general? Is that ever something that you've ever thought about, like dipping your toe in?
I actually have done crime. The other character that I said that I didn't really talk about because they're just kind of there. I don't play them much, but they're actually a criminal, and apparently they're really good at boosting.
See, I don't even know what that even is. I don't even know what that is. I'm gonna be honest.
It's when you steal a car and there's a hack, and then you just, take the lock off.
Wait, is that the thing that everyone's like lamb fix boosting? Is that what that means?
Yeah.
All this time, I thought that meant like boosting the server. Honestly, I thought, damn. Okay.
Damn, they really want to boost the server.
I was like, damn, they really want people to join this server. I was like, well, lamb, get to it, I guess. But what the fuck? Why are you lazy? Like, damn. Chop, chop. Get to it. Damn. All right. So boosting's okay. So they're okay. All right. That's good.
But yeah. That was kind of the only crime I slightly enjoyed. It gave me so much anxiety, but at the same time, like, there was a big ass rush with it. I hate cleaning houses because that's what Amber got the misdemeanor for. Like, I suck at it, so I'm just staying away from there. But crime doesn't really appeal to me much. I like Civ stuff, even though I'm perpetually poor.
Same.
Everyone thinks, like, hey, you're a business owner, you must have millions. I'm like, nah, I just got like 50.
That's even how Cree is. Like, they're like, oh, like Cree, you used to own Moments, you obviously have money, right? Nope, I have nothing. I think Cree has like 10k, I think.
Isn't Cree like perpetually really down bad?
Absolutely, yeah, 100%. And the thing is though, right, he keeps just like giving money away. Like, if somebody wants something, he'll go, here, take this, like whatever. But like, yeah, he is horribly down bad. Like, I sometimes go through garbage on Cree just to get like bread or
just to feel something.
Just not even just to feel something, just to have food. Because sometimes I'll log in and like his food bar is so low, and I'm like, I can't even go to the store, and like I'm like, well, I gotta hopefully someone threw out something, and surely enough, there's always something in the trash bins at Moments. But I
think we need to make a GoFundMe for Cree.
They'll just say, well, he was just an ex-owner of Moments. He has money. It's like, no, I really, funny enough, I had a savings account with Cree, but every time that I would get on, I'd have to buy food. But then whenever I buy food, the next storms or whatever, it was just immediately I had to keep buying food. But yeah, now he's horribly down bad. So obviously kind of going from your characters, I do want to kind of switch it up a little bit. All right. Now I want to dissect into your deving or your clothing type of get up. Now it's very foreign to me, I will say. Also, before I go any further, there is going to be an ad break in 10 seconds. So if you're you're not subscribed, you're gonna be
Oh
missing
no.
this. So yeah, I'm sorry. Anyways, yeah. So with deving right now, that is something that I'm super unfamiliarized with. Now your type of deving with, just go ahead and say this in general, 5M as a whole, there's so many layers of deving, right? There's so many like different parts of it, all playing a key factor, right? When the deving that you do for clothing and peds, right? Is that kind of the two? Yeah. So
Well, I do basically I'm weird. When I get bored, I want to learn. So I start learning different ways of deving. And then I kind of like poke into them like, "Hey, is it okay if I help?" Like I just want to do stuff. But yeah, clothing and peds are my bread and butter.
So have you ever, now obviously Sass or Astrid, she has a custom pet. Have you ever thought about having or making or learning how to make your own custom pet of Amber or Cray?
I won't lie. I love the thought of either making Amber extremely tall or extremely short.
Jesus.
Because,
Imagine like long
well,
arms and just like fucking,
just an abomination.
Jesus.
Well, remember how like ever since I made Amber, and you were actually there like in my early days.
Sure was.
I've always been like really tall for no reason.
Yeah, it's because, you know what's crazy? I found that out recently on why that is. It's just because like it's some type of thing in the server that you have to like save your outfit and then put it back on. I thought that was just a pet. I thought that was just, and you know, one day I really noticed, I'm like, damn, Amber is like really fucking tall. And I was like, you know, I'm not going to say anything because maybe it might be intentional some form of way. And I started really looking at Amber's feet, not to be weird or anything, but just looking at Amber's feet, and it's always like levitating. And I was like, maybe something just isn't loading. I don't know. You know what? I'm not even going to mention it. And then one day you mentioned it, and I was like, oh, so it was intentional. Oh, okay.
Well, she's part bird, so I guess she levitates forever.
Oh my God. Not the type bird. Jesus.
Oh yeah. That whole reason is actually like because people keep RP checking me. They're like, "Oh, why'd you squeak at me? I'm part bird, damn it."
Well, Cray is too then, and it's weird.
Yeah, well,
yeah.
It's not like they keep birds in their pockets forever, but my birds really like it's a miracle that you don't hear them right now.
Yeah, they did. I sent them a fax, you know, and I was like, hey, could you keep it down for like an hour if you don't mind?
Okay,
Thank
that's
you.
why Griff's been sassy as hell.
Yeah, sorry, yeah. What can I say? But yeah, no, there are some times where I look back at like, and I will say this though, and not to toot your own horn again, but your kind of evolvement of your characters has been so cool to see on the sidelines. Like of just seeing how far they've come, and just in general of like the story that, I mean, the biggest story I think that I've seen as a whole from your characters is Cray. I think that is probably the biggest turn, not in like turn in a bad way, but just a turn of like seeing Cray and then blink and then seeing that now she has this whole family.
Oh my God, the family.
And like, and I remember one day we were hanging out in voice chat and you're like, Alex, I have the biggest family on Z right now. I was like, what do you mean? Like, there's just so many. There's people that I don't even know that is in the, I'm like, what? Like, it's so cool to see that kind of happen. And I want to ask you, like, kind of with kind of like family RP. Now on Cree, I've had 3, hang on, 4 kids. Hang on.
God damn, Cree.
Yeah. And then 3 of them, well, 2 of them died. I thought one of them died, but they didn't. Apparently they're alive, and they went in the server, and I thought they were going to like tweet at me, but they didn't. So I was like, well, I guess let's let this slow burn, you know? But Twitter was going crazy because they were tweeting, and she still got Cree's last name. But with kind of family RP, how has that been? Because I know that's definitely a pretty big change, right?
You know, it was such a big change, and the way it happened is just absolutely hilarious. I'm just gonna say right now, I love it. My boo boo's in this chat right now. I see his name. I also have Mr. Zeke over here blatantly calling me mom right here. Anyway, it's great. I'm just gonna tell you how it started because that was a shotgun wedding and a half.
Okay, just give it to us.
So I have been a mom figure to Pat for like I think it was about 1 or 2 years. And we never really were 100% a family. Like he was adopted by Lorenzo, and that was when me and Lorenzo weren't a thing anymore. But he walked up to me in the casino one day and he was like, "Hey, I want your last name." And I'm over here like, "Seriously? A Z? Like Z? Do you want a letter? Okay." Um and I was like, "Okay, yeah, sure." Like I it wasn't really like clicking in my head that he actually wanted it. And out of nowhere, he was dating Seth at the time. It's okay, I'll get the cool emotes, don't worry. Um I was sorry, he was dating Steph at the time, and Steph, when she wants something, she like, she fast with it. Um, so what ended up happening is she was like, "Okay, we'll do the paperwork right now." And I'm like, "What? Okay, sure." I thought it would be like a few days or something. Nope, right now. And then I mentioned that me and Trenton weren't married yet. We were engaged. And we were just gonna take it slow. We were gonna, save up money, find a lawyer, all that fun jazz.
Yeah.
She's like, "Nope, right now." So Trenton can be the dad right now. We're like, "Oh, okay." And she's like, "Okay, let me just call everyone." Called all of the triads, called all of these people, wear red, let's go. And I'm over here panicking because I'm like, I don't even have a dress, guys. What's going on? And like I could tell, I could tell that Trenton is like freaking water everywhere, sweat. And he's like, "Oh, I don't know how to dress either. People dragged us over. They told us the numbers. We're like, what's going on?" I called my daughter, or the person that I wanted to have as my daughter, Ember, at the time, because she was also not adopted. And she's like, what's happening? She calls all of FSM. Everyone goes. We're all like just not knowing what year it is at this point. And we just have a shotgun wedding right then and there. Get officiated by Esther. Get our paperwork done, our last names, everything done, right? Like within an hour. And I'm over here like, what just happened?
That's so crazy. That's literally a shotgun wedding.
It was so yeah, he says it right now. Sweat 2.5 shirts out that day. Yeah, he was everything was happening so fast. And it started off with Pat. Like we adopted both Pat and Ember together. So I was like, "Oh, cool. I have 2 children." But then Pat came with everyone in the server. I found out Nairi was part of my family, and all like who else was there? Like Celine. I was like, where's everyone coming from? I get people walking up to me like, "Hey, grandma." I'm like, "Who?"
Damn,
I still
now,
do
now
to this day.
hit with a grandma. That's fucking crazy.
Oh, I got hit with the great G mama at one point. I was like,
Oh,
"What?"
what the fuck? Jesus. Curry hasn't hit that yet. Thank God. All right, so now Curry is older now. All right.
Yeah, I rapidly aged. It was insane. People to this day are like, "Oh, you don't even look like a grandma." Like I don't feel like one. I don't know.
Jesus. That's so with kind of how aggressive that all came to be, right? If you could give someone some advice for them starting out Family RP, because I will say Family RP is such it's like your own personal soap opera, like it's just kind of like it's definitely a roller coaster ride depending on who's in it, I guess, kind of, right? If you can give someone some advice on if they were to be a part of some type of Family RP, what would be some of your advice you give someone?
Ooh, I keep having talks because I'm trying to adopt another person, by the way.
Stop with the adoption.
I only have 3. I have 3 beautiful children, and I need more. Anyway.
Why do you need more? I don't understand.
Because I love them. But
oh my God.
Family RP, I would say, my biggest advice would be like treat them like your actual family. I know that sounds, oh my God, mind blowing. But I've heard a bunch of people would like adopt and then treat it like a business, which is kind of weird for me. Like, I'm gonna tell you right now, and I know she's listening to me, but my daughter is the biggest shit. But I still love her, and we still treat her like, she's my daughter, and I'll always have her back no matter how much we fight and how much, we have these issues. Like, she's facts. But yeah, my biggest advice is just honestly treat it like a family. Don't treat it like a business. And you guys will have fights. You won't absolutely love each other for, it's, you're not going to love each other every single moment. Like, we have our fights, we have our tiffs and all that stuff. But in the end, we kind of like reel it back and we're a family. I don't know if that's like a no duh, but that's my greatest advice.
Sorry, I was burping. I didn't want to burp in the mic.
Damn.
I'm sorry. So I'm glad you brought that up about the whole like running like a business. The amount of times I've witnessed kind of like someone being the parent for someone's character, and they're just like, here's your $40,000 allowance, and I'm like, $40,000 allowance?
Yeah, I'm too broke for that.
I'm just like, what happened to just like having like RP of like going on camping trips, maybe a casual like driving around, maybe actually almost murdering someone? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
fun fact, I actually do that with my family. Actually, if Zeke's still here, he does a lot of off-roading, and that's what a lot of us do. We just kind of sit in that car and pray not to die, because man doesn't know what a road is. We sometimes just hang out at the house. Okay, okay.
They gotta pay me to be my kid. Yo,
crazy.
I need to write. Hang on, that's yo, Kale. Yeah, I know you're lurking, but you gotta pay Jimmy like $30K a week to be your dad. All right.
Actually, that was a little running joke, is that Trenton does tell people like, hey, if you want to date my daughter or like be part of it's 10K a week.
10K a week is fucking crazy. Dad tax.
Dad tax.
I gotta write that fucking down.
Oh yeah, he's if you ever need dad advice, he's the perfect dude to go for. He's like, he does the dad jokes. He does the the searching for if you're okay. If you're hungry, he gets all angry if you haven't eaten yet. He's like 100% true dad right there.
See, I need to take notes because I feel like I'm such a horrible dad on Kree and Jimmy. Like, I feel like, I don't know. I just, the only really experience I have with dad RP is when Jimmy's like first kid, Trayvon North, he was doing a bank robbery, and I called him up. I was like, hey, you need some food? He's like, yeah. He's like, I'm at this bank robbing you right now. So do me drop your food off for you, son. And
my daughter's here too. Damn. All the Z's are coming in.
Oh Lord. But yeah, and I brought his food in, talked to him. Cops were confused as fuck, and I just left. And now Kale, there's times where like I just I feel like I'm not a good dad. Like I feel like I encourage her to do bad things. You know what I'm saying? I need to.
I mean, that's a dad thing.
Yeah.
In its own right.
I guess, yeah. That's 10 lashings. What the fuck is that?
Oh no, he's revealing our secrets. Shh. It's okay.
Lashings. Oh my god.
Damn. Oh, by the way, this was a topic earlier, but can I say that my favorite RP with oh my god, I almost said Amber. With Amber, is actually her being Jimmy's assistant.
Yeah, that was pretty fun. That was actually really fun to do that. I honestly I miss having Jimmy like that. Just like I don't know, just like not really being I guess like being active / like just kind of having a lot more presence. But at the same time, I can't. But it was enjoyable, I guess, to like actually have that. But yeah, no, it was a lot of fun having that. Like just be like, all right, Amber, write this down real quick for me, real quick. All right, where's Amber? Amber, I have an idea. Write this down. Write this down.
absolutely loved their dynamic. Like, remember, well, one, my interview. If you remember, I made you rage.
You
I
did.
said that I eat both Twix at the same time.
But you ate both.
And I put glitter on it.
Yeah, I walked out. I stormed out. I didn't come back. I think I epic quit. I think I did. I think.
And I got the job. It's great. And then
they wouldn't against my vote. They wouldn't against my fucking vote. I'm still upset about that.
Perfect.
Whatever.
And then, speaking of milk, remember how one of her tasks was milking, and all of the milk had glitter at one point. You're like, oh, it's all defective.
Yeah,
we have to throw them out.
Yeah, I got to throw it out. Yeah. That duo. I do miss that duo a lot though. It was good times.
I think his crazy matches her crazy at that point.
True and real. Never too late. Lord have mercy. So
they're having a family quarrel in our chat right now. I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine. There's one thing about me is that I get distracted easily, and I'm getting distracted.
My God. If you
Mm.
spend one day with the Z family, you're gonna be like, what is this soap opera?
Yeah, I will say this. There has been a part of me that wants to. I almost made a character the other day that was just gonna have the last name Z, and just,
oh my God,
and discover that he's a part, like, related somehow to Cray, and just be the absolutely, like, most out of pocket, like, I'm talking word. But then I was like, I wouldn't be able to really enjoy it that much, because I feel like it'd just be a lot of, like, build up. I'm like, it'll still be funny though. I feel like just coming in, no recollection of anybody, just like, like, I thought it'd be pretty funny to do that.
I think it would be if it was allowed, that cake character, the diabetic.
Oh my God. Oh my God. No, he is the cake. So, like, he finds out that, like, he goes, I'm diabetic. Okay, and what? I'm gonna fucking do it. I'm gonna do it. Chad, we can't say the character because it's against TOS, but it's the funniest concept of a character that I think I ever made, and I wish I could do it. Oh my God.
I remember when you did that character, you told it to your mom, and your mom's like, what is wrong with you?
What is wrong with you? Like,
and you told me, and I was like, let's do it.
Like, literally, yeah, she was like, Art, what? Maybe you need to step away from RP. I'm like, no, I need to get more into it. I need to get more invested into it.
If I remember correctly, we wanted, like, cops around you, like, don't do it. You're like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna eat it.
I'm gonna do it immediately. I'm doing it. One step closer, I'll take a bite. It's like, whoa, buddy. Like a helicopter with a fucking light flashing down on him. Oh my God. It's just like a SWAT team and everything. Like, I mean, oh my God, can you imagine?
Put down the cake.
Yeah, we can't do that character. I wish. Oh my God, can you imagine how cool that? It was so good. Fuck. You know what? I actually really, really wanted to do a Jerry Springer kind of spinoff character, and, like, but again, it would just take so much time to build it together. And
can we talk about Mr. Phoenix, the one that got punched?
Okay, let's talk about it. So
that guy reminded me of you had a one-off character. If I remember correctly.
Phoenix. Yeah, I got punched by Lola. Yeah, and fucking she hit me with brass knuckles, and I felt like, okay, well, if my character got hit in the head with brass knuckles, I feel like his head would just crack open, and surely enough, it cracked open. And let me just say, I don't know if anybody here remembers Maxine Bennett, but she was the best snitch character ever. She was such a good reporter. Not even just report, just a snitch. Because as soon as Lola punched my character and my character went on the ground, Lola was trying to put my character in the trunk to ocean dump him, but Maxine was already there, and she already called the ambulance.
Yeah.
Oh my God. And it's just, oh, it's it. I wonder if I have the clip. Oh my God.
I remember just absolutely cackling the whole way through.
I couldn't breathe. At all. Like, it was very, oh my goodness. Like, it was probably one of my funniest thing I think I ever did. But the only one part bad about it is that when when I had my character go to the hospital and they put my character on this bed and walked away, I didn't know if they wanted to do anything else. So I just kind of FA quit and I didn't pay no mind to it. About a month later, I found out that Lola had gotten interrogated by the police, had to serve time in prison for murder, lost her job at the fucking hospital, and then she had to get an expungement. And it was just so much. Then that's my realization. I'm like, man, I really can't. I really can't
fuck with people.
I can't fuck with people like that. Now that's too. I'm a very creative person. I like to think I can create some pretty cool stories. But that was too far. Like I felt so bad. And I'm wondering if ever since then, that's why Lola doesn't talk to me as much. I wonder if she's mad about that, to be honest. But it's still funny though. It's still a fucking great.
I love so your characters. I always tell people that you're so good because there's so many like different stupid scenarios that happen. Like even with Kree, I remember you didn't mention this character though. Biscuit.
Biscuit.
Yeah, the dog.
Oh yeah, Biscuit. Oh yeah, I thought you were talking about my character. Yeah, I thought you were talking about my. I'm like, I didn't have a character. That's you. I was like, oh yeah, I'm scared. Yeah, I have Kree scared dogs. Yeah.
I remember running up and I'm like, oh my god, it's Kree. Let me go.
Get the hell away from me. Get the hell away from me, you damn dog.
you jumped on the car and you're like, no. Stop.
Get away from me. Yeah. Yeah. That's I like how, like I said, sometimes honestly, sometimes I don't even think of stuff that my character, like if Kree or Jimmy hates. It's just like on the fly, like, you know what? I'm not gonna let my character like this, and so I'll have it to where they don't like it, and people will go, why don't you like it? I don't know, I just don't like it. I just don't want it, and it's a lot of fun seeing people's reactions to like just most randomest thing that just don't like Kree things is dogs. Don't like dogs, but he has a dog, which is really funny. But
he has two technically, if you think about it.
Oh, he does have two. True.
Amber still has Frosty.
And then the Polaroid, which is the Dalmatian dog. Mm-hmm. But I just think it's really funny how he doesn't like dogs, but he has dogs.
Yeah.
That is such a puncher. And then so I made a new character. I don't know if I told you this or not. I made a new character. I don't know if I'm gonna do anything with it. Like I don't know when I'm gonna do something with it. But I have this character who is just a normal guy, nothing crazy about him, right? But whenever he talks to someone, so he's gonna be like Jim from The Office, where he looks at like a hidden camera,
Oh my god, yes.
So every time he talks to someone, he's just every once in a while he's gonna slash me, looks at hidden camera, and then someone goes, "What are you looking at?" None. Looks at hidden camera again. It's like, wait, what? Right there. What are you looking at? It's like. I was just gonna every time I'm just gonna look at the camera even more, and then even if it's like in an intense situation, right? Being like being hostage at the bank, looks at the hidden camera, so it's like I don't know. I thought it'd be kind of funny to have that, like seeing where like how people would take that type of character.
It'd be really funny. That dumb Vine noise or that TikTok noise that happens,
the boom, the boom. Yeah.
Every single time he looks at a camera.
I don't know if I could type that fast and push a button that quick. I guess I could try.
I mean, you can like keybind it, I think.
Yeah, but I got a Stream Deck though. You know what I'm saying? Like just like boop, but I just have to type it. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe. Sure. I don't know. We'll have to mess around with it. It would be funny though, wouldn't it? Oh God. I'm just wondering what would my character get into, but I don't know. We'll see. Sometimes I might want to fuck around and just see get people's reactions, which I get that on Apollo a lot. Sometimes if I run on Apollo, I'll have him running and then a car would just fucking zoom by and I go 1, 2, 3 and I hear him slam on the brakes and then I hear him reverse. I'm like, oh, yep, got him. Time to get some RP.
There you go. I remember speaking of Apollo, I think I fist fought Apollo twice. I don't know if you remember that.
All I remember of Amber and Apollo getting a car stuck inside THC. That's all I remember.
Oh, and also them dancing in the Vanilla Unicorn together.
Oh yeah, true.
With a car door. Actually, I didn't even know how you did that, but
yeah, I do.
Apollo threatened 2 of Kray's babies. She was like trying to square up.
Jesus, I remember that.
Yeah, well, she's a mama bear. Well, there is this actually surprisingly enough, I think he goes by Ollie now. But anyway,
Oh,
I
okay.
had a another child. It was like the very first child called Nick. So his name was Nicholas Z, and he was like he's kind of like a special little baby boy. He always liked spaghetti and stuff and all that. But I remember being in FSM Plaza and Apollo appeared out of nowhere and picked him up. And I was like, "No, my baby boy."
Oh, that might have been, yeah, that was probably, honestly, that's probably when I used to have Apollo just be fucking crazy and
Yep.
just, yeah, yeah,
I
damn.
tried to square up and, obviously Apollo's strong and fast and like, scary as fuck because he's an actual Sasquatch. But I tried to like get you to put him down and you're just grunting at me and I'm like, "I'll fight you. Put him down. He's my sweet innocent child."
God, it feels
And
so
then the
long
second
ago.
one, oh yeah, that one was long. And the second one was actually in the casino when you were picking on Zeke. And then I resulted to saying, "I
Oh,
will
yeah.
adopt you, I swear to God."
That's when I kissed Pat on Apollo, right?
Yes.
I
Yeah.
think. Yeah. Yeah, that was great. I like picking on Pat. I know it's fucked up, but listen, having Apollo make out with Pat, I think is probably the funniest things to have ever happened, personally, you know?
Honestly, I love Pat. He is genuinely one of the funniest people. Like people don't know that because they think of him as the Empire guy, but oh my god. He does this thing. I want to remix it so bad, but he silent yells at people.
Oh, that's what that is. Honestly, when I was doing the Peg Pat Friday event with the song and people were like screaming but like whispering, I was
Yeah.
like, why the like I don't
It's
understand it.
because
So it's a
he
thing. Okay.
yeah, he just he silent screams at people. So like he'll just one of my favorite ones is when he's fighting Violetta. He'll like emphasize her name. He'll just be like, "Violetta." We're like, "What the hell is that?" So we want to compile all of his little quips and stuff and make it a song, like remix it and have it kind of like the bass boost or whatever.
Oh
That'd be so
yeah.
great.
That'd be so good. What the fuck? That needs to happen like yesterday.
I know. I know K1 wanted to do it because he's like, "Oh, give me the sound bites and I'll do it." Like, fucking bet.
Listen, not to brag or anything. Out of everyone in the city that kept telling Pat they're gonna make a song about him, I actually did it. Not to toot my horn
I
or
know you
anything.
did it. You
I
did
did
it,
it,
and
and it's actually really good. And I'm proud of myself for it.
I'm proud of you.
Yeah,
I heard that he enjoyed it.
he did.
I mean,
He
I told him about it. I was like, "Hey, there's a song. Do you know about it? And do you want to go?" And he goes, "I don't know what you're talking about." And he starts laughing. I'm like, "You
Yeah, I
don't
kept
lie
in
to
the
me."
loop. I kept in the loop. I feel like I needed to keep in the loop just because, like, I don't know. I feel like if I didn't keep in the loop, I think that he would have been probably a little worried. It would have been not at a good place.
Hmm.
But I think that
Yeah.
when I showed him, he was like, "Holy shit, you actually did it!" And I said, "Well, yeah, duh." But I'm just, I don't know. I'm really, the whole event was so cool. Like when we actually started doing it and like people actually came cosplayed as Pad and like we had Bishop and Grims or Flaws or Grimes, my bad, it's Grimes.
Damn.
And listen, dude, okay, sometimes you just gotta fuck up on some names, but
Yeah. Just like mine, Miss Panda.
true, yeah,
In the-
true. But when they came by and they were judged the outfits and I don't know, like the little fun, but it was just a good time. And then when it got done, Pat seemed to really enjoy it. I think that was such a big relief. Like I'm just glad that he enjoyed it and it was from a good spot.
Yeah, I am so protective of that boy. Like, oh my god, I will literally fist fight someone.
While you do that, Jimmy would be pegging him on Friday.
Oh my god.
Hell yeah!
How? Wait,
motherfucker.
how? Hold up.
Well, while you're fisting that person, Jimmy will be behind Pat pegging him with a strap on.
Oh, okay. I almost said it.
Yeah, Jimmy doesn't have a dick, but he can still have a strap on. Yeah.
I know he went from 1 to 2 to none.
To none. Yeah. But sometimes just to kind of spice it up, I'd say on Jimmy that he has 2 dicks, but sometimes I kind of like it's whatever mood I'm in. If I'm in a 2 dick mood or a no dick mood, it kind of just depends.
By the way, that story still lives rent free in my mind.
how Jimmy lost his dick?
Yeah,
The
because of
first
Barry.
time.
Yeah.
Oh, how he got the 2 dick. Oh
How
yeah.
we got the 2.
Yeah, how he got the 2. Yeah, that was. Yeah, Julia found out in RP and she was so upset, and people were really trying to hold Jimmy down to get rid of it, and he kept it for a while, and then finally I was like, well, it's probably infected by now, right? Like, it's been a month. I was like, so I went to the doctor. Guy was super infected, and that's when I said that his actual dick fell off, and so now he was just like a Ken doll, you know.
Yep, there it is.
Yep, there it is.
And Mandy was, the one pegging.
So
Remember that?
So funny enough with that is we would talk so normal about it in RP that people were actually like, that people started considering like letting their partner peg them, and they were like, come on, let's just try it, let's just try.
Pioneer.
Yeah, literally, like, let's just try it. And like, no, I'm not doing it, like, come on, like, it's just,
Come on, Jimmy does it.
Yeah,
Jimmy does
literally,
it.
they do it. They look how happy they are, it's like, it was just funny to see people like try and convince their partner in RP to like, I don't know, it was a big.
Yeah. Can I say it was top 10 anime betrayals when I found out you guys divorced?
Yeah, it was honestly, when that happened, that was, I don't know, it felt weird for me. I don't know about for Shani. I think for Shani, she was just kind of like not RP anymore, completely fine. But for me, it was very just like, I was so used to that dynamic. And I feel like I was so used to having Jimmy, it's gonna sound weird, having Jimmy on this collar of like not being able to go crazy, because I was like, well, Jimmy has Mandy, and like he just can't really go butt crazy because he has a wife. And I'm like, I like that, that checks in for me to where like I have to keep him at that standard. Then they got a divorce, and it was like I could go butt crazy, and I didn't know how to like handle it, and it still sometimes feel weird. And sometimes
it's an era, to be honest.
True. Actually, and believe it or not, that was my like first actual relationship RP with Jimmy, and the way they got.
Don't discount what's her name?
What?
Your imaginary girlfriend.
Oh, Samantha. Yeah.
Yeah, don't discount Samantha.
Well,
Hello.
Listen, Samantha. I was actually thinking this the other night. That how can I word this? Like in the timeline that that Jimmy's on right now, like, because I don't talk to him anymore at all. Anybody from the old server, I don't talk to him anymore. I miss him, but I just don't talk to him anymore. I was thinking, like, wouldn't it be like really fucked up if like that timeline where Jimmy went to that other city or whatever where he first got started, if like he got really fucking crazy and just murdered all his friends because of Samantha. Then Samantha is like, hey, we had our fun time, let's get out of here, moves to echo chamber or whatever, moves to that other city, and then he gets better, and in the process of getting better he loses his memory or whatever, and that's when he kind of just like falls in the trail of Carter and like Julia, and then they make Legacy, and then Legacy is so big and so good where he kind of forgets his murdering his friends that he was so cared for because of Samantha, and then he just kind of just goes about, but then I was like, I don't know if it's too fucked up and twisted. I like the idea of it because it fits, because in the story that Samantha does trying to get Jimmy to kill everyone, like all his friends and stuff. So I don't know, thought about that though.
I can see it.
Be cool though. I mean, I did have that temporarily in that one server that Jimmy like cut off someone's like skin and they were just like muscle in the face, but then I was like, I'm not going to continue that. But I kind of like the idea of like having that,
It does give Swamp Baby.
Oh my Lord, Jesus. Well, we've reached the 1 hour mark, and I can hear, I don't want to make you too uncomfortable, but I think that we got a good spot. I do want to ask one more question. Okay.
Uh-oh.
So
remember, I'm married.
You're right. You're married. True and real. Let's go ahead, for context. Let's just say I don't want to. For context, my character Jimmy, no, my character Cree, that's where it started at. Was I don't know how it started. It was just I don't know what Cray did, but Cree
Okay,
was just like, "You're
so-
married. You're married. You're married." By the way,
I think it kind of started with me because I used to say that to Jimmy, I think. Everything he said, it was, "You're married. Stop it. You're married." And I guess like it kind of translated back to me because of our inside joke.
I don't know. Whatever is, it's staying. Whatever it is, you're married. Stop. You're literally
I'm
married.
married.
You're actually married. Stop it. If let's say for example, you know, and I definitely I kind of want to start doing this just a little bit more, just so because you know I will say this before I go any further. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. By the way, it's so crazy to see. Like I'll post on YouTube like the VOD of this, and it'll have like 50 views. I'm like, holy crap! Like people are actually watching the VODs, which is really cool to see. So if you're watching on YouTube, thank you for watching. By the way, the support there is phenomenal. But yeah, so with how you play your two characters and they're both civs and they both ran and running a successful business, what would be your kind of advice for someone who's doing mainly civ? Because I feel like a lot of times people ask for advice for crim, like running crim characters or cop characters, but never really any advice for civs, because civs I feel like some people have this kind of feel that it's kind of boring. But what would be some of your advice for someone to main civ?
Ooh, sometimes it does get boring, I'm not gonna lie to you. And I do feel like some type of jealousy when it comes to crims, because like I'm gonna do my daughter as an example again. She has like 300K and she's like, "Oh yeah, I'm not rich." And I'm like, "What?" Me over here with my 50, you know, that's me like not eating top ramen every day. But honestly, what a good advice would be is find things to do that are, you know, not grindy. Find some friends. I mean, the bowling alley needs some more love. There's so many things you can do that doesn't involve money making, because money making isn't the only thing you can do in the server. RP is pretty fun. I mean, like, you can get into some wild situations, like driving around with my friends and my family. Something always happens, and it makes you just like I cackle every single time something happens. Like if we flip the car, it's like, "Oh, you had to do this." You know, like you just make it fun. You can literally make anything fun. You can make anything an RP moment, like even hiking. I remember I made a kind of like a little mini guide, and I was like hiking at one point and I was informing people like, "Oh yeah, this plant can kill you." You know, like you can do a lot of out of the box stuff with such a huge city and so many opportunities that, you know, Echo gives, because, you know, there's custom stuff that you could do, right? So like there's, what was it? We were talking about this the other day. Air hockey?
Oh, yeah. Oh, and ping pong. I fucking love.
And ping pong.
I
like,
fucking love ping pong. But I will say,
I still
there's one thing I don't like. Let me just go ahead and put this out to the world. I don't like
Yeah.
how the only ping pong table is in the south side. I don't like that. I don't like that.
You know,
I would like, and that you can buy like basketball hoops. You can buy beer pong. I want there to be, you can buy a ping pong table and I can just put it wherever I want. Can you imagine how cool it'd be to like,
oh yeah,
just
imagine
to-
frat boy days, like
even
oh.
better. Imagine this, right? What if you're selling ice cream? You can just put up an air hockey table and a ping pong table wherever you set up, and people can just hang out while at the spot or whatever. You know, like
Oh yeah,
that'd be really cool. But
I would love that, to be honest. Just placing things down, and you're just like, "All right, let's go."
like just
We
hang
got
out
all
like
this.
like your own hanging out spot, and you're selling food there, so like people hang out there for long enough, you can just buy food. You know,
Actually, that does remind me. There is one thing I really well, two things I really wish would be, I guess, more paid attention to. One, I wish there was another gym. My God.
You know, actually, fuck it. I'll met it a little bit. I have an opportunity to do something like that to another gym.
Oh, I think you told me.
Yeah,
Yes.
I don't know. I think
Yeah.
I think the writing it up is kind of like I understand. I understand why, but it's just like if I have more time, I would, but
Hmm.
I would love, and the workout spot would be called Milfs and Dilfs. That's what I would do.
Hashtag make Amber a business owner again because I
Oh,
loved that arc. Anyway.
I love listen, I love business RP. Is I think I get very feral with it. Like I love the idea of other businesses collaborating in different ways. Um I really like it like a lot. And I also like just building that RP bridge with other businesses. I think that is something that I genuinely look forward to. But
That's what I'm trying to do with the job fair tomorrow.
oh, is it job fair tomorrow? Oh shit.
Yeah, I made a well, actually, I'm gonna say Ember made a whole job fair and we're hosting it. And
Ooh,
it's
that's
gonna be in
exciting.
Sisyphus, the Sisyphus Theater, and like Sam did a phenomenal job. She made banners for everything. Moments is part of it actually. But there's like banners and all that, and we've been advertising it, but I don't know like if anyone really still notices. But that's a something I wanted to build in character because there is, like people apply through a form, so it's not really that personal. But like a job fair, you can literally see the person and they can't really bullshit you if they're in front of you.
True.
So I thought that would be a great thing. And I think we had a job fair 3 years ago. I think it was around there. And I thought
Yeah,
it's
we did have a
long
job fair
overdue.
back then. Yeah, and it was probably the most chaotic the most chaotic
Fucking was.
the most chaotic two
Yeah.
days ever. Like, but it was also really fun though. I will admit, it was a lot of fun to have that job fair. And it was also something different. I feel like you don't really ever see an RP like an actual job fair and people like actually trying to get jobs because believe it or not, you always see that on Twitter, people trying to get jobs at different
Yeah.
areas or whatever. Um, you know,
Oh, I remember the other one was in Culture Shock and people blew up.
yeah, well, it was when it was oh, what was it called?
Beakers.
Beakers. That's what it was. It was Beakers, and everybody died. Literally.
Yeah, I remember.
Oh my god, it was so bad, but it was so good at the same time.
Yeah, it was chaotic. I remember I got really stressed because so many people. It was just me hiring at that point because there's like no management, and everyone was just storming me like, "I want a job." I'm like, "Ugh,
I can't. I
I
can't.
can't." Dramatic fall.
That's the emote you need to make of either of either Amber or
Cray.
Craig. I was just like, I can't, and just have him like grabbing their heart, like just all sad, like I can't, like oh my god, that'd be so funny.
It should be animated, and I just drop down in Spanish.
Just dropped to gasp in Spanish. Oh my god,
Yeah.
imagine.
Yeah, but yeah, generally there's so much to do. I'm not gonna really like give that like, oh, you can do this, this, and that because everyone's different. I may find driving around fun, while other people are like, I hate that. Or they could just do what Amber did. She just runs in a straight line, and if she turns left, she gets lost. So that's a fun RP experience.
Well, sometimes I've noticed on Jimmy, especially Apollo, Tree not so much. But when I'm just running around on the sidewalk, I get more RP than I do just kind of like obviously like just driving around. But whenever I want to meet new people, mostly Apollo, I'll just kind of run around and just bump into people, or they'll chase not Creep but Apollo down. They'll just chase him down. And I love that. When they're trying to chase him down, trying to get answers, I'm like, are you real? Like, what's going on? Like, why are you here? Like, I don't understand. It's so good. And I always look forward to that.
Yeah. I used to love it because Amber would just run straight. People would be like, "Are you okay?" She'd be like, "Yeah, I'm just trying to keep my dumpy strong."
Oh my god. Forgot about that. And I also will never forget the time that when Amber first met Kree, called him what's the Witcher's
The
name?
Witcher. Oh my god, Geralt.
Geralt. Called him Geralt for the first time.
Oh my god, you look like Geralt of Rivia.
Like the accuracy is too. You know what's crazy is that that's very accurate, when, especially when you have his hair down or whatever. But when I get so pissed when someone calls Jimmy Jacksepticeye. I fucking get so pissed, but I can kind of see it in his little way. I can kind of see it, and I get so I'm like, I'm not Jacksepticeye. I'm Jimmy North. Okay, I'm fucking Jimmy North.
Your fist is balled up. Oh, I gotta do that now. Just a balled up
Yeah,
fist.
can we? Yeah, please. Oh my god, please can that be a emote? Oh my god, I would love that. Oh my god. Oh, with a glass of with a bottle of milk, just like fist, like oh my god,
Balled up fist with milk on
with
it.
milk.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's so good.
I'm not Jacksepticeye.
I'm Jimmy. And also sometimes on Apollo they go, "Oh, like, you mean Chewbacca?" I'm like, "Not fucking Chewbacca. I'm Apollo. I'm a gorilla, not gorilla. A fucking Bigfoot, whatever." Loud noises. Ugh. Jesus.
I remember how you used to do Apollo, or I think you still do it like that. It's just grunt and scream.
Yeah, no, just have a voice changer. And someone thought that it was sound bits that I would like pre-record. I'm like, nope, it's all natural. So when I'm screaming and hollering, it's actually me screaming and hollering. And I remember one time I was when Apollo was running, I go and I did a little too much and too fast, and I got really lightheaded and I got really dizzy. And I was telling my stream, because I think I was streaming, I was like, guys, I gotta take a minute because that was a lot for such a short time. Yeah, sometimes
Apollo got asthma.
Literally got asthma, and I OC almost passed out. Like it was a lot.
But I remember when your mom and I used to talk a lot. She used to tell me about the whole like the other side of listening to Apollo. She just hears you grunt and she's like, okay.
Oh yeah, she'll mention like when she'll ask me like, you RPing today? I'm like, yeah, I think I'm gonna do Apollo. Ugh, you nasty, the nasty one. I'm like, no, he's not the nasty one. I mean, yeah, maybe he did have sex with Gary at the memorial for all the dead
crazy.
Cops. You know, maybe he did take it up the butt. You know, like maybe, yeah. He didn't know I was streaming, and it happened, and it's funny. I
didn't even see it on stream. You just randomly DM'd me. You're like, so Apollo's not a virgin.
Yeah, he's not a virgin anymore. He had sex with Gary. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, what? Are you guys in a relationship now? You're like, maybe. Might be in a throuple. Like, that's so weird.
Yeah, I think it is in his weird way a throuple. But yeah, no, it's great. I mean, hey, the RP, honestly, even now with Gary and Billy Bob, it's still the funniest.
Have you seen
I see pictures. I haven't actually RP with him. What I want to do is, because apparently they're RPing that they're costumes. I want Apollo just to rip the fucking costumes off and just be like, and just fucking stare at them, you know? But
like so whenever a pet request is shown, like obviously as a developer, I get to see those. When I saw Billy Bob's buff ass, I couldn't hold it in. I was laughing so hard because it's like double chin and then just built.
It's just built. Yeah, you guys fucking, you got veins on veins. Literally Wolverine. Like,
it was so good because the double chin, it looks like he just stuffed himself in like a strong suit.
Yeah.
And he couldn't fit his other chin in there.
What the fuck? Good. That's so fucked. What the fuck? As a double chinner, I took offense to that, actually.
Excuse me, you have a beard, so you can't.
You're right. That's why it's hidden, but it's still there. I could feel it sometimes. Depending on the air.
No. That's all I'm gonna say. No.
Well, I think it'd be a pretty good stopping point. Thank you again so much, Panda, for coming on. And I will always hype you up. Okay, you're such a phenomenal artist. You're a phenomenal RPer. You bring such a great energy in the Echo community as a whole. Whether you're playing Amber, you're either playing Cray. I would say Cray. No matter what you do, you always bring such a great energy. And again, what you've done would help me with behind the role playing. I think I'll always be so grateful just for every opportunity you've given me to make this real. And I'll always remember when I first was talking to you about this, and I was like, hey, I kind of want to try this out. But I was like, I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to even do it. And I remember you just kept asking me questions, and I kept answering them, just mind my business. And then you shared your screen, you're like, hey, so something like this. And I almost fell out of my chair. And I was like, oh my God, that's exactly what I have in mind for this. And I'm just, every day that I'm able to do this, I'm so blown away that became a reality. And so I just want to say thank you for all that you do.
Well, anytime. I mean, when we first decided to, well, you even decided to talk to me about it. And you sent me like the little screenshots of your inspiration and all that. I'm like, I want to make that come true. Like that seems like something that would get blown up, you know? And it has. I mean, we're not exactly like 1K or whatever, but honestly, it's doing pretty good.
Oh, it's doing a lot. Honestly, I think even looking back at our old, like from when we first started doing it, I think it's always been such a kind of like a pretty big crowd kind of like surrounded it, just because it's so different and unique. And again, it's all because of your art. It's just so good. Like it looks clean, it looks very just well put together, and yeah, I don't know, just all that you do is just so good, and I'm always so grateful.
I do want to do a little bit more, but I am going to I'm experimenting with stuff. Like I do want to make a little bit of movement with people. Like, I feel like make it a little bit more alive. Obviously, you did tell me that you wanted some blinking. I think blinking's pretty easy to do, but
I think
I think
blinking would be pretty good, right? Like it would be something that's just kind of like, I don't know. I feel like it's
yeah.
something that wouldn't just look like a. I mean, obviously, I don't know. Just I think just the fact that we have it set up now to where when we talk, it literally looks like it's moving, even though it's just two images. But like,
Mhm.
that's still a pretty big step. But I think that just having just basic blinking, I think would do a lot as a whole. You know.
Yeah. I think it's pretty doable, but you know, obviously, people will have to figure out if we do it in the future.
Sure.
Cough cough, soon TM. We also have some pretty exciting stuff for the future. I don't know if I was supposed to mention that or you, sir.
I don't know. See, I don't know if I want to mention it because I feel like I don't want to like say it, and then it's like it takes a little bit, and then it's like
Mhm.
you know. But we do have some cool stuff planned, and not even in a set. I will say this though, and I kind of want to see what you think. Would we be able to do 3 people with this set? Probably not, right?
Yeah, we can actually.
Oh, okay.
Because remember, I can draw them in literally any pose you want, any situation. So someone can be standing up behind the chairs, someone could be sitting in front of them, you know?
Okay.
Someone could be literally like straddling you or something. I don't know.
Oh, whoa,
Remember,
what the fuck?
actually, that reminds me.
Why'd
Remember,
your
I
mind
was
go there?
because okay, first of all, because there was this one person, I forgot who. We were gonna make them twerk on your desk.
If
I think it was supposed to be L'Oreal.
actually, yeah, it was L'Oreal. Yeah.
So I was about to say, like, you know, they could just do that, or you know, they can literally, they can even be like chibis if you want. You know, they could be like a little doll there, and they have their own little
Oh, because like have them on the desk or whatever, right?
desk or like on someone's lap if they're like a couple, or they don't care if they're on there. You know, something like that. Like literally, the sky's the limit.
But at the same time, I definitely still want to keep it that like comfortable, like very like chill vibe set. You know, I think that's why, for me personally, I wanted to go back to this type of set because it's very comfy. You know what I'm saying? Like it's very like I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know, and it's just also very simple, and I'm a very simple person. You know, like I don't know. It's just it's very nice, and I think
I
I'll
mean,
always like this set. You know.
yeah, the sets from the other seasons were kind of wild. Like one of them that was just deteriorating as the episodes
Now
went
that
was
was cool.
hilarious.
I will say that is cool. I also feel so bad that we have those sets, and I don't know. Maybe one day we'll change it or whatever. I don't know. But like this right here is just. I think the reason why I like it so much is because this is where we started, you know, and like,
Yeah.
and it's just such a comfortable spot, you know. And plus,
This is the set that you saw when I screen shared.
yeah, this was the first set, and I think that that's probably why I'm so more drawn to it, just because like the purple background and just in general, it's really nice. But I will say, I think that our next thing, I don't care if we would say this, but I think our next probably like not big step, but I would want us to have like our own like logo instead of using the Stream Elements logo.
You mean the one on top? Like,
Yeah, the one on top. Yeah. I would want us to like have our own logo. That way we can have our like it would be our own brand. You know what I'm saying? Like that way it was just kind of like it wouldn't be just something very generic, but like obviously something that we could just use not only for a talk show or a podcast. I still don't know what this is. I'm gonna be honest. I still don't know if it's a podcast or a talk show or both, but
I think it's both, to be honest, because we are kind of in this little talk show universe. I mean, I'm laying
on
in
a
the
chair.
worst position. Yeah.
Yeah. But at the same time, I don't know. It's a bit of both. Yeah, I guess it is a bit of both.
I think you can safely say it's kind of like that exact vision that you wanted. What was it? Like the tune,
the Hawkman show or something like that, where it's like, yeah, it is the vision. That was the whole premise of it, was just to kind of have it to where like we bring on the RP characters and they talk normal, but they talk in third person as if they're talking about what they've been through, as if it was like, you know, behind
a movie,
like a movie. Yeah. But yeah, this is I'm excited to see. I'm really excited to see where even it goes now, because I feel like we went pretty further than we thought we would have in the beginning. But now I feel like since we kind of found our comfortable spot or where we want to be at, like to see where this will even go, you know?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited too. Things are evolving, and who knows? Like this might blow up more. Like we didn't know that there would be, you know, what was the last one? Like 20 people at max or something?
Yeah.
We didn't expect that.
No, it was 50 or something like that. Like I said, it's something that I think that, and again, I'm gonna keep saying this, I think the reason why is because we were average, like we had the live thing, but we don't. I don't know why. I have everything set up. I don't know. I think I'm genuinely just.
You gotta shake your fist at them. Hey, fix it, please.
I don't understand what to do. I don't know. I don't know. But I will say this though, not to spoil too much. Actually, let me just snooze this. I think that the goal in as a whole is to just obviously just have fun with it. I think I can speak for myself when I can say that when we first started and it really started to kind of get a little overwhelming, I freaked out. I was very like, it's very overwhelming. I didn't know how to how to handle it, you know, because I mean, I didn't really know what it was besides it being a talk show. But now I'm starting to understand it a little bit more. And I think that the standards I guess I have for myself is a lot better than what it was before, you know?
Yeah.
And I think that what you know, we have planned, I think is very cool. Yeah, I think that we're gonna do this thing the right way and not fuck up. And most of the fuck up was my issue, but you know, but I'm working on it though.
I mean, it wasn't more of a fuck up, but like we took hiatuses.
Oh, true.
And I think those were like very well deserved hiatuses, because I know I got super busy when I ended up becoming a clothing dev, and you got super busy, you know, with the new job and all that. So like, I don't think we had nearly as much time as we used to. And
but we're making it work though. But we're making it work.
Yeah.
And I think that's what, like, that's what's really what the bigger picture, right? Is that we're trying to find that kind of system where it's like right now I think our main focus is like on Thursdays. That's kind of like right now that's my free time, and I think it works out right now. It may change. If it does change, I'm still going to try and figure out a way to do it. But right now Thursdays, right? Thursday, right? Yeah, Thursdays. Thursdays. Just want to make sure. Thursdays are kind of a good spot for me. Will it change? Maybe. Now, I did have this idea, Panda, but I don't know if you're up for it. I thought maybe once every other month or something like that, if I'm available on the weekends and you're available on the weekends, we could do a show like on a Saturday or something, you know?
Oh my God.
Like have like 2 shows, like, but I don't know if that second show would be like, I don't know what that, if it would just be like a normal show, or would it be, you know, something else, or would we even, or like be a meme one where we do like a bingo night, kind of like we did that other one with Jess and Berber. Yeah. Where it's like we have like bingo night or whatever. I don't know. Like I'm slowly kind of thinking like what, because obviously, like you said, the world's our oyster when it comes to show. We could do almost anything, right? Oh, which reminds me, I gotta do something before. Hi guys, I just want to let y'all know that if you use code DUSMeFam at checkout at the Echo store, you get there's no discount, but you do help your local streamer, myself. Make sure you use code DUSMeFam at checkout. Create a code when you select your items at the menu. Yeah, like I said, it does help your local streamer. Thank you very much. Sorry, I forgot to self plug. Always do that every episode. But yeah,
it's fine. I don't self plug much either. I should actually do that.
Well, I did put exclamation mark art, but you can do it again now. If anybody in chat wants to do some amazing art by the amazing Panda, go ahead and click that Ko-Fi link and get some amazing art. And she does almost about anything, right? Is there anything that you don't do?
Not really. I'm a degenerate.
Okay, she'll do anything. You want some ERP pictures? Pff, she's got you, dog.
Okay, listen here. My daughter is Ember. She she loves her ass pics. Okay, so
oh my
I'm just gonna say that.
Oh my God. Okay, well, I was kidding, but there's actually okay. Well, you know, we have audience of all kinds here, which is all right. But
hey, hashtag she looks exactly like Cray though.
Oh God,
so, like, it's kind of controversial.
Oh, I was gonna. I'll ask one more question actually about art. When you did briefly on Amber, you go on Instagram and just draw people's pictures. Mm-hmm. Is that something that you are still kind of wanting to do, or is that something that you kind of did like very quick, brief, like kind of?
I do actually. I want to do that again. I still have the Instagram up and running. However, remember how the Echo thing kind of like broke all the pictures?
Yeah.
So all of those drawings are gone, which makes me really sad. But every time I check for, this is the problem, and I am so sorry for whoever takes pictures, you know, constantly. But I try to find an interesting photo that would kind of look like it would stand out, you know, maybe do like a watercolor background or something, you know, something.
Yeah.
There is so much photos of like guys grabbing their girlfriends' asses. I'm like, guys, I can't do this. I can't just have ass pictures.
Damn it.
Like, there's like every once in a while I find one that I'm like, ooh, that would be great. But mostly it's like, you know, couples grabbing a handful. And I'm just like, I can't have 50 of those. Maybe one, but then again, I'm also kind of worried because yeah, a lot of people, or everyone that I did it with, I would do it randomly. I wouldn't tell them. I would just surprise them with like, you know, hey, I found your picture at this person. Hope you like it. And like all the time they would be like, oh my God, this is amazing. I love it. Thank you for the art. But I'm scared of that one person.
That's just gonna be like, I actually don't like
fuck
this.
you.
I don't like this. You're
like, how dare you not ask me for permission to draw you. How dare you?
Yeah, but also, Ben, you have to think this is the GTRP community. Listen, us motherfuckers love art of our characters. Okay, like I have this problem. I'm obsessed with having art done on my characters. It's just, I think for me, it makes them more real. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but like it just makes them, I don't know, it's like this like stamp in my head of like, okay, they passed the vibe check. Now they're there. They're not going anywhere.
They're a person.
Yeah, they're a person.
People.
They're people now. So it's like, but that's what I did with my clown character that I had. I had some art done of him, but now I don't play him anymore. I'm upset because I couldn't get into the place where I was playing him. But I don't know. I might bring him in, Echo. Who knows? I might bring some clowns around. But I just wish
my God.
I just wish they had the clown red nose in the clothing. That's what I wish. No.
All right, noting that down.
It's just I think it'd be really cool, and also fucking clown makeup. I want there to be just basic clown makeup. All right, I get it.
Listen,
it's toxic,
makeup
but
is a monster in itself.
Just there's all these weird like other makeups. I just want clown makeup. That's all I want. Just clown makeup. Let me have a little hee hee ha ha. You know.
Well, I'll tell you right now, there is a little texture issue that we're trying to deal with. I feel so bad for all the like businesses that asked me for clothing before this all happened. Because I was like, oh yeah, once it's done, we'll do it. And then it's like, oop, I can't right now. Shit. When usually, I do clothing like within the day.
Yeah.
Like within even like not even like a few hours, I'll just be like, oop, done, let's go. But being that person that I can't do that right now, it's driving me insane.
Whatever. I just, you know what? I'm gonna start. So I'm just gonna start sticking Apollo onto Cray until it gets in. I guess I'll just start doing that. I'll just. Oh hey, there's Apollo. Oh my God, there's Apollo. Like the shit that
steals another baby.
This time I just rip their fingers off every time I run by him.
Oh my God! Just please don't hurt Trenton. He's a sweet gem of a man. Like
I'll make it super gory. I'll have Apollo have a spoon and just pop his eyeball out and just like use it as jump rope.
Oh my God!
And just yeah.
You know, the crazy part is he would probably RP that. He makes the noises and everything. He'd just be like ah. As he's holding his.
Don't say that now. I kind of want to do it. I might have to do it now. Fuck.
No, I will literally jump in front and be like, no.
I'll just rip his eyeball out, have Apollo eat it, and then just poop it out. There we go. That'll be.
Give it back. Be like, sorry.
Back. Sorry. It's like he has a cute grin. Sorry.
The uwu pose.
Uwu pose. True. Yeah.
Oh my God! Please no. I do not want that man hurt.
I guess you'll find out in RP.
No.
No, please.
Smile.
Oh my God.
I swear to God, I will. Oh, there you go. Yeah, actually, the scat pack is so funny. I really hope people hear him when he's driving that thing because he makes the funniest noise when he's driving. He tries to mimic the engine.
Hitting on miss it.
Oh my God, Apollo.
Yeah, that was sometimes people keep asking me.
Apollo changed.
Yeah, sometimes some people ask me like in character and OC if Apollo is like gay or straight. I think he's bi. Because he has a very lustful relationship with Gary, but then sometimes it just depends. I just honestly I don't know. It just depends. It's funny.
He needs to be neutered.
True.
I think that's he's in heat. He's in heat 24/7.
Yeah, all because of Gary. Fuck Gary.
If Gary's here, how dare you, Gary?
Yeah, I don't think he's here.
He was a sweet man or sweet thing. Sweet Sasquatch.
Is it metal clip? Oh fuck yeah, we love those.
Oh my God, we need that clip. I need to have like something on him because goddamn,
Well, the thing.
he's trying to steal all my babies. I
Yeah,
need to
we're
be like,
gonna-
hey.
Let me find it. All right. Oh my
Never
god.
forget the first day Apollo ran around. I actually don't know about that day.
Honestly, you know what? I do remember it kinda. It was it was fucking crazy. But I remember literally the whole city was chasing after Apollo, and they had like helicopters, cars. I mean, they were chasing after Apollo. And it was like 30 people just chasing him around. It was
Maybe that was the time you gaslit my friend.
maybe, honestly. That's probably when it happened. Because there was a short period where I just didn't play him as much, like at all, if not at all. And then one day I just kind of started playing him. And then like I kind of had this thing where I would just kind of play him not like just every once in a while. And then I would just kind of go like a month without playing him and then come back again.
That's the same with me and Biscuit, to be honest. I have times where I'm just like, eh. But at the same time, being a ped that doesn't really talk is actually pretty fun because you don't have to justify anything. You can just literally shit on someone.
Okay, well, wait. Now, okay, Apollo can't do that, but to a certain extent, yeah. Sometimes I'll just honestly, the cool thing about having a pet that doesn't really talk, getting fed nonstop, and you're always have food and drink.
For real, yeah. They're always feeding you. It's like,
you hungry?
What, do
you
I
hungry?
look like?
It reminds me of like an old lady to her grandkids, like having a spoonful. Are you hungry? You haven't ate yet, have you? Am I gonna get timed out?
I don't think
know.
you would be.
I don't know.
I don't think you have the. If you do, then we can just.
Do you want me to time you out just to have that experience, or?
Oh, there you go. Ooh, I'm gonna see this later. Like I'm gonna have this evidence whenever.
Wait, don't
you
open
attack
metal.
me.
Oh my god.
Let me just quickly save this. There, thank you.
Oh wait, I think I remember this. It was the twins, right? They look just like each other.
Oh, you were in your PA outfit too. That's hilarious.
I remember this. Yeah. So, little story time. They were like, okay, Apollo, we're gonna get you to have gun training. So you can like
give a Sasquatch a gun.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Yeah. And they said we're gonna give you training, and you're just gonna go to the prison and just hang out there for like 4 hours or whatever. And I did all that and didn't get a gun. I'm still upset about that.
How dare they? You fair and square. You need that. You need to, be a Sasquatch with gun.
I know.
And just have rage.
Yeah, I was training with the beanbag, but he always has the beanbag.
Well, beanbag is pretty scary, to be honest.
True. Also, I want to give y'all a heads up. Ad break's gonna happen. I tried to snooze it 3 times in 50 seconds. So.
Oh, I'm sorry. We're just yappers together.
True.
We're truly like we.
Oh, that's
just
the rose. The rose in his mouth. And he's flexing. I remember this. Oh, this is great. I hope you like hair. That's a crazy statement. That's a crazy statement to tell somebody.
The fact that I know that you're the one grunting is.
Honestly, my mic, I feel like, sounds better now than it did back then. It's crazy. And all it is just change the filters. Yeah.
I think I need that.
Yeah. What, my mic?
Mic.
Oh, well, I mean, right now I'm using what's it called? It's Elgato Wavelink, I think. But what's cool about it is, right? Not an ad, by the way. I'm just going to clarify.
Taking notes.
But the cool thing about this mic is, right, is that like, so I use Reaper to record my music. My vocals sound really good, right, and crisp and all that. Well, you can take the filters from Reaper and put them onto your mic, and to where you can always have it on at all times. So it's kind of cool. And then and then what's cool about it is you can control like the filters being on through Reaper. So I can have like, you can either have mic FX, which is all the filters, and then just regular mic that doesn't have any filters at all. But yeah, that's why my mic's starting to sound a little bit better. And I have my fan blowing right beside me, and you can't really hear it. So
It is about 38 degrees Fahrenheit if I'm here, so I am not gonna have a fan.
oh, I'm always hot. Like I gotta have my fan on me. I think our house right now is like 70 degrees. Last night it was 69.
Sorry, I touched my chin right there.
Also, welcome back, community. Hope your ad break was nice. You just missed us talking about some crazy thing. I'm just kidding. I didn't really miss anything.
Oh my God. Like, I can't believe you did that.
I know. I can't believe. I can't believe. I ERP'd myself. I can't believe it.
Oh my God. In national television.
I know.
Oh my God.
I know. When are we gonna get banned? When are we?
But yeah, it's. God, I can't stop looking at that Apollo clip. That's fucking wild.
Yeah, that was one of my like, fuck it. What's the worst can happen? Get shot? Kinda, maybe. But I'm in prison.
Done that before. Next.
Yeah, done that before. It's every Friday with that one.
I still can't believe Apollo's in PA. Like it's
honestly just... the way that worked out was actually something that like I don't think I was supposed to know about, but everyone's a big yapper and they told Apollo about it. And I was like, so I should probably get like a vest made, right? I should probably do that. And I got the vest made, put a ticket in and say, hey, I got some word that like Apollo is going to kind of join PA. I was like, I don't know if it's true or not. I said, but is it okay if I get this made? And they're like, yeah, sure. Go ahead. Just, I'm like, okay. So I got it made, got it put in. No kidding. The day after that it got put in, that's when Jaspers was like recruiting Apollo for PA. And then
nice.
It happened. But funny enough, a little Apollo lore, he actually joined not PD, but it was DOC as executioner. He had the role of executioner for DOC. And then he lost that position because one day his papa was attacked by a bunch of inmates, and Apollo had a machete, and he just started slashing everybody. Then he lost that position, and then like about maybe like a year or two after that, then they were like, we should bring Apollo in. Like we need what do they call it, like feral, something like that. I don't know. They said monkeys are smarter than dogs, and that Apollo is smarter. Apollo is smarter than a dog, so he needs to join PA. And they just did it.
He's faster than the canines too.
Yeah, he's a lot faster. Yeah, he's and everyone keeps telling me that I need to have Apollo work out and get faster. I don't want to get banned. I don't want to get that taken away from me. So I think I'm just not gonna.
Would that even be possible?
Yeah, it's possible. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and I don't want that to happen.
He'd be a god.
I know. That's why I don't want it. Like I would love if I could control. Like if there's a way to make him stronger but not faster, I'd be down for that. But I think
there is. Like, you just don't work out running, I think.
How do you work out running?
You jog in place.
Really?
Like, yeah.
Oh, I could do that, no problem then.
But like, I feel like if Apollo works out his arms and just does like skips leg day and he's just all arms, I feel like he's gonna one punch explode someone.
I kind of want to try that now. Is that bad? I probably shouldn't, right? Because
they're just gonna get deleted. Like they're.
Well, that was one time I was on Kree, he got punched and he started bleeding. I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna fucking die. I was like, holy crap. I was like, damn, man. And then I had to like literally go so fast to the fucking hospital. And I was like, I'm genuinely scared now. Like somebody could just straight up just whop you in the fucking head. And
yeah, when you're maxed out, like freaking I remember getting punched by Zeke, who's a musclehead now. And that motherfucker almost actually killed me. I was shocked, and to see that like everyone's gonna be like that. Oh, everyone's one punching.
I will say though, I think that working out has slowed down a bit. You don't see a lot of people do it now, but there was this period where like everyone was doing it.
Everyone. That's why I didn't like the having one gym, is because it was like you couldn't work out. There was just too many people, and now I think everyone's already maxed out, or at least like a lot of the criminals. So it's just the civs.
Yeah, Sid's just trying to get built up now.
Yeah, I felt bad for the Wolfpack fight night because for the people who don't grind the gym, they're shit out of luck.
True. Oh, and lifers. Yeah.
Oh, wait, lifers are yoked. Like they have.
Oh, that's right.
my
There's a
God.
workout spot. Yeah, that's right. That is one in the prison, isn't there?
Oh, you know
right?
I still have a lifer, right? I never.
You still got lifer?
I still have the lifer in there.
They have one now. Oh Lord, can you imagine like being in prison, working out literally every single day? You finally get out. Someone just like you punch one person, and they just immediately
You're back in there.
You're back in there, literally back in there.
What did you do? I exploded someone with my fist.
I knocked the fuck out of them, and they fucked around and found out. Now what? Look at me now. Look at me
I
now.
tried to high five them, landed on their face,
tried
and
to
their
high
face
five
wasn't
them.
there.
It's a crazy fucking statement. I high five somebody. Jesus.
Well, sometimes when I'm trying to threaten someone, I say, I want to high five you. Fist.
You cut out. You said high five in the abyss.
Oh my God.
I tripped and he exploded. Damn. Well, I think we're good. I think we're at a good spot. Part. Also, my butt cheek keeps falling asleep. So, I think we're at a good spot to call it a day. Are you there? Hello, Panda. Hello. Oh God, you're lagging.
Okay.
Oh, there you go. Welcome back. Hi.
I don't know what happened.
Oh, Jesus. Well, we're gonna be closing. I think that we're at a good stopping point, and I just want to say again, Panda, thank you so much for all that you do. You're a phenomenal person, and I'm excited to see what you do in RP. You've done so much already, and I'm excited to see what more else you have in store. I'm also excited to see anxiety and panic and depression. Yeah. I'm also really excited to see what we have in store with each other with this show. I think that we have such a cool opportunity to do some really cool things. And I will say this, we may not be able to do it now, but I really want us to have like seasonal decorations. I think that'd be really cool.
Oh, I'm actually working on that. I was
But wouldn't it be too late though? Like if wouldn't it be too late? No?
I don't think so. It's like when's the next one?
17th. Oh, I guess you're right. I guess we
17th? We're fine. We're golden.
Okay, we're golden. Okay.
Yeah, I was just I knew it wasn't gonna be finished by this one, so it'll be finished by the next one. I'm thinking of having little ghosties in the back, you know? That'd be cute.
Cool. Yeah. Well, question is, do we do it on Halloween?
I can do a progression like the broken oh, there's a please ban. I'm so slow with it. Every time I try, you're already.
Oh, you beat me to it. Oh my God, Arya!
Oh my God, Arya!
And
big fan.
Fuck you, Arya. Anyways,
damn. Damn.
Don't unbend that. Don't. Jesus. Yeah, this is cheap views. True. I will say though, I would really. I don't know. Never mind. I probably wouldn't want that. I was gonna say like have me like as Frankenstein or something like that. You know.
I mean, that's pretty easy. Just turn you
like green and then
greenish,
and then have like a thing poking out my neck.
Would it be your neck or your temple?
It's my neck. Actually.
Oh, it'd be your neck. Yeah.
Yeah, my neck. Yeah.
I mean, I could do something. I'm gonna say this very like, I'm a slut for Halloween, so I love just doing
Oh my
anything.
God. Oh my God. Jesus. Oh, and we need a Apollo mini person plushie.
Yep.
I was thinking, I was thinking this right on the corner where the desk is. Have him like against the wall smoking a joint or something like that. Like a back against the wall, like having like
near
back
my arm.
No, like next to where the desk is, like over there in the corner, like standing like behind the behind the desk, like with a cigarette, like or a joint or something like that, like leg propped up against the wall. Yeah.
So like actual Apollo, not like little cute little mini.
No, like like a mini Apollo, but have him like leaned up against the wall. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Have him like really
he's a
cute.
hard worker.
Yeah, he's a hard little working little guy. You know.
Yeah, he looking disappointed and everything, looking up.
What the? I've seen one asking if folks want to see him naked. Oh my god!
I think I've seen that one before.
Jesus, man, Twitch has changed. I miss the old Twitch.
Twitch has changed. This is actually the first time I've been like in a streaming capacity in like 4 years.
I told you it wasn't gonna be bad. See, I told you.
I wanted to shit myself. I'm gonna tell you
Oh
right
my
now.
God. Ew. What?
Like,
Ew. Stinky. I mean, same.
like anxiety poops is real.
Yeah, true. Actually, I'm at work and I have anxiety poops. I already know my job and I'm hot. Ew. What?
Thank you, Aria.
Stop, Zach. Why are you clapping at her saying hot to shit? Oh my God. Ew. Y'all nasty.
It's still
nasty.
surreal that you still have all of my emotes. That's insane.
Wait, yeah. What?
I don't know. At one point, like we were fighting and you just removed it.
No, I didn't. I've always been there.
No.
Yeah. Bro, they're so good.
I still, let me see. I had to fix a few too. That was funny. Oh, the Yas one.
The
period. Oh,
Period.
I love that.
I do want at some point get a Apollo sus emote, like him like twerking. That'd be kind of funny.
I thought you wanted me to do one with Cree.
Not I see that both. See, regardless, either one. But I feel like it'd be fitting for more Apollo. I don't know.
Yeah, you know what? Apollo has so many avenues.
Yes, Val. Yeah, yes. Get Panda to do all your art. Here, hang on.
I'm like,
hang on. All right, right there. Boom, right there. Look at the shit. Hang on. Oops. All right, there we go. There we go. Look at that. Click that link, and what do we? There you go. Hell yeah, she's a phenomenal. Listen, Panda did all this art on the screen.
Oh my God, he's getting heated.
I am. It's pretty cool. I know. But yeah, you got that. I did get there. I know. But yeah, no, she did all the art on the screen, like everything. I mean, even to me, to the desk. Words are hard. Listen here, buddy. Okay. All right. I'm gonna use the same old joke. At least my character has kneecaps. There. I said
Actually,
it.
I do remember making Arya and squeezing. What was it? An energy drink, and her eyes were dilated.
Wait,
you remember
what?
that one?
No.
In her behind the roleplay, she had like.
Oh yeah. I do remember. Yeah, I do. I do remember that. That was pure content. I love that.
So good.
Love that.
I remember she was not happy though. It's like, why do I look like a crackhead?
Because you are, duh. Gosh. Get with the times. But I will say though, our next guest that I want to try and get on, I need to talk to him today, actually. I'm not gonna spoil it just yet. Jeez.
I said, oop, I know.
Oh,
damn.
I just love Red Bull. Yeah. But I do want to bring him on, and I think it'd be really cool to bring him on. It's just I don't know. We'll see. But honestly, the next one might be the one that we were talking about. It might be those two for the 20. Yeah.
For when?
The 24th. The one that we were talking about. That one I might do that for the 24th. And then 31st might not be an episode. I don't know. I feel like that. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how we're feeling.
Is the 31st a Thursday?
Yeah, it is a Thursday. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Right? That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know if that's a sign for us to do an episode. And I'm off that day, I'm pretty sure. Because I'm off every Thursday. So I don't know if that's something that, you know.
I think for the 31st, I might try to make you Apollo.
You said on the 31st? Ooh.
We have been trying to get flaws in this for like what? 3 years?
3 years. Honestly, I feel like, okay, but hear me out there, right? Okay, I'm gonna leak it right now. We actually had a really cool idea for Flaws' fucking character. Would it just be like a body but have F, and when he talks, it would just be like moving.
The O's, I think it is.
Or O's or something like that. Yeah, that's what it'd be. Drop an R spot. I know, it's crazy, but that'd be really cool though, and have like Juice World. But I don't know. I think he's still in the Juice World. I'm pretty sure.
If I remember correctly, Sass said something about liking. There was like a reference. She told me about it, but I forgot what it is because it was like a complicated ass name. But I was gonna make him cosplay that. I remember
It's a show. It's a show, right?
Yeah.
Or something like that. Yeah.
I remember before we went on the hiatus, we were gonna actually have him, and I don't know what happened. I think we just got busy.
I think it's just scheduling. I think something happened with him with the server. But maybe we should definitely try and get that for Halloween. What would you think? But
yeah, that'd be great.
But honestly, I'd want to get Flaws, Mag, and Sass. I want to get all three of them on there.
I'm gonna be real with you.
What?
I think we're gonna have to do a trophy for Sass because
a trophy. She's like the most comeback guest of the show.
This would be like her 4th or 5th time.
I think 5th. I'm pretty sure.
I have drawn her so many times,
and she loves every bit of them. I think that'd be really cool if we were to bring. If we bring 3 of them on, because they're honestly, those are the 3 OGs, not counting me and Arya.
Because what about Aaron? Isn't he an OG?
Yeah. Honestly, I don't remember. I can't remember if when he came in. I just remember like when I first came in. I remember Flaws, Astrid, Lola, me, Arya. Who's around now? I don't know. I don't think so. But I mean, we can say yeah just because. But I don't know. But I do want.
I mean, I can make Sass a chibi this time, just standing on the.
Jesus.
When she talks, she gets all like angry looking.
That'd be great. Oh my god! Oh, like how like a microphone glass, like a microphone. What is it called? I can't even say the words. Yeah, she just shrink.
Megaphone, sure. You mean?
No, a microphone. I can't even say the fucking word. Or a microscope or whatever the fuck. Like when she talks, it just like falls down and like you can just see her whenever she talks. You know?
Oh my god, that's so fucking mean.
Magnifying glass. A magnifying glass. There we go. Yeah, magnifying glass. Yeah. Thank you, Zach. Appreciate you, bro. See, Zach. See, he supports. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, number 1 support. Isn't he the one?
The what?
And I was like, hey, is that your new wife?
Oh yeah, he's my banner. Yeah. He's kind of talking me into copying his glasses style.
Oh my god, he's the culprit. Okay.
Yeah, I might go round glasses. I don't know. We'll see.
You going full Cree on me?
Maybe, but just clear glasses.
Yeah, and you're not like clearly blind.
True. I didn't realize this until today, but I am super blind without my glasses. I thought I could see decent. Nope. I am blind as a bat.
Facts.
It's horrible.
I can see that.
It's horrible. Okay. All right, dude. All right. Well, I'm gonna call it quits here. It's been a phenomenal podcast. It's been great. Gave a little Easter eggs of the what we have planned for the future, and we also dissected your phenomenal just RP in general, and such a much of a great person and artist you are as a whole. And I can't wait to see what we have in store.
Thank you. Oh, before we do, I did remember you mentioning something about Devil. The advice for that one.
Oh yeah, the advice for yeah.
Like if anyone wanted to kind of pursue that, honestly, the short answer would be I don't mind teaching. I hate gatekeeping, and like literally when I started, there was nothing. I had to learn everything by myself. So, anyone who wants to learn, I am always open.
Sharing that knowledge. All right.
Thank you, Zach. I need to
Exactly.
update that.
One more time. Yes, you do, and you better. Whatever.
Oh,
Also,
I'm good, Mark.
should we do? Hang on, I have a question. Should there be like a deal if they use code like MeFam or whatever? Should there be something like something with it?
Like, what do you mean?
I don't know. Something.
We'll chat about it.
We'll chat about it. You know what I do want to do at some point though? I really want to, it's gonna sound stupid, but I really just want to sell stickers at one point of our of behind the role play. You know?
Oh, easy.
Like just sell stickers, but like obviously start at stickers and then move like to maybe like shirts and stuff like very slowly, you know?
Yeah. No, I get you.
Like I think that just to see if people will even be interested, and that's why I want to try and get us like a new logo, just to get like something that's like organic and like very like us. But I don't know, just we'll see.
We will. Behind the role play hoodie win is all I'm gonna say.
That honestly, if we do get behind the role play hoodie, I think I would never take it off. I'm gonna be honest. Have limited supply of stickers of guest. Ooh.
Honestly, I was going to say
whoa. That's fucking
I was going to say
dope.
that would be great is if I made kind of like I guess like a week or two of the guest, and then it's like
okay, young lady. Okay, first off, let's talk about this real quick before we end. Listen, can we yell at Panda for her doing last minute art stuff and messing up her sleep schedule? Can we make Panda fucking, can we just like tell her to like get her shit straight? You know what I'm saying? Like, stop waiting last minute. Stop waiting.
I already have one person that's already yelling at me.
Okay, well, now you have 12. Now you have 12 people yelling at you to stop doing last minute. I hate when you do last minute. It makes me upset. It makes this whole family stressed out. I'm stressed. I'm angry.
Wait a Snickers.
I could use the Snickers right now. I'm gonna be honest. I really could. Be pretty good. I'd prefer Musketeers personally, but or if I really had to choose, a Baby Ruth. That'd be pretty good.
A Baby Ruth?
Yeah, Baby Ruth.
Like a kangaroo, a baby kangaroo.
I'm not yelling. I don't know you.
Thank you, Zach. I needed that support.
Well, you'll know her enough though. Yeah, give it time. But no, that's actually a really good idea though. Like could we do? How would we do that? Like limiting a supply of a sticker.
I complete it like either the night before or the day of.
Yeah. So it's like either the night before or she'll do sometimes like 4 hours before. But even then, it's like I just don't like when you're stressed, dude. Like I don't like that. It makes me feel not good. Like I'm
perpetually stressed, so I don't know what you're talking about.
I know. But I don't want this to add more stress. I'm trying to have fun. But like one day.
You know what?
Yeah, but like
stresses me out about it.
What stresses you out about it?
It's all fun. It's super fun. I love doing it.
Yeah.
Tattoos.
Okay, well then we just not do tattoos then. We just do like don't shrug. Okay, listen.
Thank you. I got an ally. You know what? There you go. Free stick.
Oh my god. But how would we do that though? Would it be like on the website we just limit it like of like the buys?
Like pull it out. Like
is there a sticker like like we can only do stickers?
I think so. I mean, I could always check it out because that is something I've always been interested in.
I mean, I don't know. I think it'd be something cool, and I think we could definitely like just not immediately go. Actually, Redbubble. Is Redbubble bad? I can't remember if it's a good one or a bad one. I think it's Stream Elements is the one that isn't good. I used that before, and I didn't like it. The quality just was not. I didn't like it, me personally.
I think I'm just gonna do a few researches. That just got people who do stickers anyway.
Yeah, definitely. That's like your that's your area. But I'm here to support. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't know. I think it'd be cool just to like. I do want us to have like merch, but like I do want to ease it in. That idea of having guest stickers, that's pretty cool. but that would be kind of cool. Fourth wall has gotten better. You can also get people in really fourth wall. See that? Fourth.
Before you get distracted some more.
Okay.
I'll look it up.
Okay, fourth wall. Product. Okay. Well, I'm gonna put that on the back burner because I am getting distracted. Okay. Well, all right, Zach. Well, thank you for giving us that idea. But yeah, no, I think that what we got is good, and I really, I don't know. I think really, oh shit. Okay, that's good to know. But yeah, obviously this episode is going to be posted on YouTube, so if you missed anything and you want to watch it back, it will be on YouTube. We're going to be back next Thursday. Now, if you missed it, Echo is going to be kind of like having behind the roleplay kind of in Echo's Discord, but we're still waiting for a couple of things. Obviously, it's pretty cool, but I'm just kind of waiting to see, you know, if they're still wanting to. But before my understanding, they were offering it, so we'll see. And also, I want to try and get the freaking Twitch live thing working, but every time it doesn't work. I don't understand. I'm getting mad. But anyways, we're gonna raid Lamb because he's
oh my god,
he's a homie. But
he is a homie.
But yeah, so like I said, everyone, thank you for coming by the stream. It means a lot. Thank you again, Panda, for coming by. And as always, it's been an absolute pleasure.
Yeah, it's great.
All right, rated and